I'm gonna shoot a video about a book that I think is right. It's called Tad. Dun 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 dun. What's up, everybody? I'm Eli Stouth. This is Read to Your Kids, and I have not had a haircut in months. Today, we're going to be talking about a book that, like I say, the hardcover edition just came out June 9th, I believe, Tad by Benji Davies. Now, the paperback, whatever edition came out March of last year, which kind of I did not realize. I was like, oh, sweet, brand new book. No, it's been out for a year. I was just unaware. Like many things in life, I am unaware of them. But let's talk about it now because there's a delicious hardcover book that we can talk about. So we've got it here. We'll chat about it. First off, let's go over this. Format of the review is as follows. I'm going to dive into the book. I'm going to show you the story and the illustrations. So you'd be like, that's what it's about and that's what it looks like. Good to know. I'm going to read you a couple of the sections so you know what it's like to read it to your kids, and then I'm going to end it with my verdict. Is there room on my shelf for this book? And then I'll probably talk about some other stuff that's on my mind, because why not? All right, so for now, let's dive in to the book. This is the story of Tad, a tadpole on her way to becoming a frog. But this is more than just a story of a soft and squishy amphibian in its larval stage. This is the story of the smallest and softest and squishiest amphibian in its larval stage in the entire pond. Because Tad is the smallest of all her Tad brothers and all her Tad sisters, she has to work twice as hard just to keep up with them. And that's trouble, because these tadpoles aren't the only things living in the pond. Meet Big Blub. Denizen of the dark and murky, one part legend, one part legitimate concern. Slipping through the shadows and the mud and the filth, never has there been a nastier fish. But the tadpoles are cautious, and they grow up and grow bigger. They grow feet and legs and lose their tails. All except for Tad. And as the days go by, fewer and fewer Tad brothers and Tad sisters are there to keep Tad company. And Tad can't help but speculate as to why. Finally, Tad is the last one. And then it happens. The fiend attacks, and Tad swims with a fervor never before seen in the waters of that tiny pond. Following an intuition she's never felt before, she swims up and escapes to the surface. And there we celebrate with this fully fledged amphibian. Tad is no longer a tadpole, but a frog. And as she uses the muscles in her fully developed legs to perform her first froggy leap, we see she's once more in the company of her kin, surrounded by the brothers and sisters she thought she'd lost. Okay, looks nice, right? There's mine. And I don't know if it showed up on those shots. I'm not sure because I haven't shot those shots yet. But my kids have already gotten their hands on it, so some of the pages are a little bit crinkly, but what can you do? I want these books to stay pristine so I can shoot these videos at the same time. I don't want to be some kind of overbearing father that's like, don't touch your books. The books are for them to look at. So anyways, a couple pages I want you to read. I really like the way this is written. I think it's a lot of fun to read. And let's read this page where Big Blub is first introduced. I love it. It's dark. It really sets the tension for the rest of the book. Tad had never seen Big Blub. Big Blub, they said, was a great, big, nasty fish. Big Blub swam in the deep, dark, murky part of the pond. He was as old as the mud, they said. He would wait till the sun went behind the clouds, till the whole pond was gray. Then he would glide out from the dark patches and... ... You're gonna have to buy the book to find out what they said. You've seen it. Decide for yourself. Is this book for you? Let me tell you if it's for me. Would I put this on my shelf? Would I read it again and again to my kids? Yes, I would. I would, everybody. I think it's a great book. you know what? It won an award, the this is terrible. I forget the name of the award, but I'm gonna put it right there. It won an award, and basically they give this award out to children's books for ages 5 and under, and they give it out and be like, okay, here's the best book for kids 5 and under. And Tad won the award. And you know what? That award is only like 5 or 7 years old or something like that, and Benji Davies is the only guy to win it twice so far. He's just pumping out the great children's literature for those tots under 5. I got 2 of them, so of course, it's a great book for me to have on my shelves. Now, the thing I love about this book is it's a great story. You got a great character who you empathize with quickly because she's so small. There's tension in it. Big Blub is introduced. And I think for a kid's book under 5, Benji has just done a perfect job of creating the right amount of tension to make it a little bit nerve-wracking, a little bit scary, without going overboard for kids of that age. Benji Davies, right? This guy's done a lot of great picture books. Ones that he has written and illustrated collectively himself include, maybe I'll put him up there, The Storm Whale. And then in the Storm Whale universe, you've got Granddad's Island, Grandma Bird, and the Storm Whale in Winter. All in the Storm Whale universe. I've only read the Storm Whale. When the libraries open them up, I'll grab the rest of them and read them. Look forward to that. But for now, I've read the one. The art's great, which is why I like this one. He also has the Grotland. That's another one. I haven't read it. Man, Benji, my apologies. Got to read all your books. I look forward to it. It's nice, though. It's nice to have this to look forward to in my future. Several more Benji Davies books that I have not read, or the illustrations I've not looked at. I can dive into those, and I'm looking forward to it. Also, if you like the art, you should head over to Benji Davies. He's got a web store. You can buy like that print on the last page. Maybe I'll flash it here one more time. Maybe I'll flash his website. You can go there and you can buy that print. It's like £85 because he lives in the UK. So it's £85, I believe, for that last one. You can pre-order it right now. It looks super rad. I think it's signed and all this stuff too. But his art is cool, so why not grab that, put that on your kid's wall, and you see a Tad jumping off to join the rest of her brothers and sisters in a beautiful moment. Oh, it's good. I like this book, guys. I think your kids will too. I think this one's fun to read. Big Blub, right? Man, I'm not saying every book needs an antagonist, but it's nice to be a little bit antagonized sometimes, you know? It's fun to be scared. All right, thanks for watching. If you watched the whole review, really appreciate it. If you're into these kinds of things, I would super appreciate it if you hit the like button on the video and subscribe so you find out when more of these things come up. Definitely helps the channel. And if you stick around, well, I'll see you the next time we do one of these.